Oh no, no, don't take that dirty minded. No, no.
I wasn't until you mentioned it.
I know, that's the point.
I was being good for once.
Look, I can't help it. That's my mind just infecting others. But yeah,
Normally,
right.
I'm the one doing that.
Oh, look, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. I'm just saying that. Okay, so what keeps you going, okay, when your motivation fades? What is the one thing that keeps you pushing? Somebody just told me I
Um,
suck. Uh-oh. Hi,
I'm
Bullet.
normally the dirty one. You're right. What do I do with like bad days? It's been a good while since I had like a very bad day, but I guess it's always just thinking about the good ones, as like stupid and cliche and easy saying that is. But um, so I have my Stream Happenings book. It's this book where I write in everything that happens during stream. So every single follow, sub, bits, donation, raids, redeems, gifts, whatever.
She's like, I've got a dashboard and it tells me everything I need to know, but I'll write it down anyway. Fuck it.
Because having it physically helps me better. I
Aye.
know you can look it up on the internet, but if you
No, but
have
that's
it
different.
just physically when you're feeling down, you can just scroll through it. You can hold it, you can see it, you can feel it. I'm a very negative thinker, but writing all of the stuff down and seeing it in front of me is way better than just having a couple lines on your screen.
Very true. You know, I thought you were going to say at the end there, and then I can taste it. I was ready to say, no, no, don't eat the paper, stop it. Leave it alone. I know you want to ingest the happy feelings into your system, but that doesn't mean you eat the paper.
Maybe then it gets like through to you that what you're doing is good.
Physical channelment
Yeah,
of the paper, you know?
exactly.
I can just imagine you sitting there with two balls of paper stuck at your cheeks like hamster cheeks, just coming on screen going, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get happy again.
Yeah, like if I have a bad day, they don't really last for that long, and usually if I just go to sleep and wake up in the morning, it's fine again.
I think sleep will always change your outlook on things though.
Yeah.
You sleep things, and as much as it continues to be a stressful thing, it will always, you'll always think of a different route, different path you can take, something else to sort it out. Something else always comes to mind. But that's after your mind is rested and processed.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks when you're sleeping, everything just turns off. No, it fucking doesn't. Everything starts to turn better when you're sleeping. Your mind turns into a sponge at that point. Just saying. You put a song on at night, like, and you listen to that while you're sleeping. I bet when you wake up in the morning, you know all the words. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It'll soak in there like a
isn't that like the
sponge.
same thing when in movies they put on like a little tape to stop smoking? Because then somebody is telling you that you don't need the cigarettes and whatnot.
Well,
Like
that's just a whole lot. That's just a whole lot of hoo ha. That, but that's the concept. Aye, that's the concept.
That is a concept.
Aye, but that's just hoo ha. That's shocking. That's shockingly bullshit. That's unbelievable when people thought that was a thing. Like, you cannot convince yourself by somebody telling you over and over, no, you don't want to smoke. No, you don't need smoke. No, you don't need tobacco.
I mean,
No, you
maybe
don't
it
need
doesn't work
nicotine.
for you, but there are a whole bunch of other people that it might work for.
Well, look, I know what works for people that don't want tobacco anymore. Grab a bit of weed. It's not hard. Just saying, weed does not kill. Remember this, people. Life lesson. Okay, life lesson. Weed does not kill. You just fall asleep. Quite a lot.
Get hungry quite a lot.
Aye, that too. Stop smoking. Did that work? No, sorry. Hang on. Let me prove a point. No, sorry. But okay, so we'll move on to like the identity evolution of yourself, right? So how things evolved throughout the years. So first of all, how do you feel streaming changed you as a person? as a human? What have you taken from streaming that has allowed you to kind of develop more?
That just made me happier overall. Cause then I sort of like found my purpose. Cause I've always like I've worked several jobs and I've hated every single one of them.
Yeah,
And like I didn't want to get up in the morning because fuck my job. Like I'm there because I have bills to pay. And then, this came along and I really got into it and then find you like found what you were looking for basically. So it made me so much happier and it's so much easier to find like-minded people.
yeah. Do you not feel for you that it's found a way for you to kind of not necessarily? I wouldn't use the words put yourself out there more, but more along the lines of like advertising yourself as a person. Feel like it's taught you some skills that you can take elsewhere.
Um, I'm not entirely sure because
It's hard to pinpoint stuff like that because we've been doing it for so long. It's hard to say, oh, I can go away and use this from streaming to translate to take this in hospitality, for example. But
it's probably
it's,
more the other way around though
yeah,
because I so like I said, like I'm the same person online and offline,
uh-huh,
and I used to be like brutally bullied for like the first 15 years of my life by kids, teachers, and the parents of kids. And at a certain point, I decided that I had enough and I wasn't gonna be part of other people's clubs. I decided that if people wanted to be friends with me, they just had to come to me.
yeah,
And that's kind of how my streaming is too. Like, this is me, this is who I am. If you don't like me, you can fuck off. Like, I don't care.
spot on, spot on.
And around that whole idea, if you want to call it that, that's how my community got built.
Yeah.
You find the like-minded people.
Oh no, 100%, and eventually it kind of comes to you in a sense. Not always like you always go away and find it. They always just sometimes are looking for someone else or something else to kind of connect into, and someone else to kind of settle in. Exactly like what you do in real life as well.
Yeah,
You find a place to settle in and you plant your feet and you're happy. And that's kind of what like it's like with Twitch communities as well. Like you find a place, you plant your feet, you're happy,
yeah.
and you start to connect, you start to bond, you build relationships that you can take away for a lifetime. Done correctly, that may I add. Done correctly. There's a lot of people
And
out there that don't
sometimes,
understand how to treat online friendships.
yeah, and also sometimes you think you find the right people and they turn out not to be exactly the way that you thought they were gonna be like, and then
Look, I've
you
had
live
two
and you
occasions where I
learn.
basically almost lost my streaming career because of people being so spiteful.
Mm,
So I entirely agree that you don't look over your shoulder enough, so to speak, with
yeah.
people. Um, you always think that everybody's great until the true colours are shown, right? And that can take a long time to show.
That can take a long time, but the people who are not truthful, not themselves, it's just a matter of time till they show their true colors. You just have to patiently wait for that to happen.
It's just unfortunate when you get so invested though. And
Yeah,
you invest time, money, and everything else of the day into people. Um, because the one thing that I've noticed about you is I've noticed you don't invest too much into other streamers, and I can see your caution. I watch your caution and how you are. You choose to really take your time with people.
mm.
I commend you for that because for me, I can get too wrapped up too quickly with people.
Oh no,
Like, I
but
blame
it's not.
myself for that.
I have multiple reasons why
No,
I do
no,
that.
no,
I
no.
will
I
not
mean, like, I just
necess.
see your expression and caution. Is my point. Not anything else besides that. I just see your expression and caution
Mm,
relating to the fact. Because there'll be a million and one reasons. It could be finances. It could be the fact that you are trying to save for something. It could be that you're trying to do something for your family. Whatever the case may be. Maybe you're trying to go on fucking holiday. Who knows, right?
yeah.
That's up to you what your money reasons are. That's not necessarily about that. It's the fact that your expression and caution and how you are doing it. I do pay attention to these types of things. Like I see you get around and I see the way you are with people, and that tells me a lot. And this is why I say I commend you for that, because I'm guilty of the opposite.
And I mean, like, it works for other people, maybe. Uh, it's yeah.
Like
I don't know.
you see it as like you prefer the actual connection in the chat compared to the connection to what you can give to the streamer or whatever. That's probably one thing that you probably look at a lot. Is
Yeah, I just
like
like to have the conversation with people and
yeah, get onto their level and their vibe, so to speak. Yeah,
yeah.
I completely get that. I completely get that because I've met a few people that also run the way you do and like to really express caution. And like
Mm,
they will not invest in anybody until they know for sure that they're in that community wholeheartedly, long run style, you know. Like
yeah.
that's the only time they will start to really get to someone or give to someone or whatever is when they know that that person isn't going anywhere and they aren't either. And that takes a long time to establish that type of connection. I mean, a real long time. Like,
It does. But also I feel like not every relationship on Twitch needs to be based on the amount of bits or subs or whatever you throw at a person. There needs to be a connection.
yeah,
And that connection you can only get by talking to people, getting to know the people.
yeah, yeah, 100%, 110%. That's exactly how I feel as well. And I think for myself, ever since like talking about the situations that I mentioned to you about almost losing my streaming career and stuff,
Mm,
that obviously for me made me tail back a little bit, you know.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Um, and now as you see, I only go down the team at this point. I might give this somebody the odd 10 bits here and there if I feel like they need it or they're struggling or whatever, like, whatever.
Mm.
Just put a smile on their face, right? But
Yeah, and it's for me, it's never about the amount because I always like there are some people that come into the stream and they give me like 3 bits and they are like, I'm so sorry, it's not more than like it's not about the amount, it's about the thoughts. Like
you
you wanted
you
to
thought about
give
coming
me
in and giving
something
aye.
and you did it, and that's what it's about.
It
Like
puts
you
that
wanted
smile
to
on your
show
face
your
to
appreciation and you did, and like
Mhm.
regardless if it was 5 bits or like 100, I don't care.
Exactly, exactly. And this is why I sometimes do some things like go out my circle and go, right, okay, here's a few for you. Here's a few for you. I know that's going to put a smile on a few faces. And who
Yeah.
knows? It might start something like a friendship or something. They might come along,
Hmm.
say hi to me and say thank you for that. And then next thing you know, they sit, chat, chill. There's another connection. You know what I mean? And things can stem from just little thoughts of generosity or thoughts
Yeah.
of connection and being there and you know taking your time with someone.
Thank you, Vapor.
That's hilarious. Well, at least they're understanding the point, so
Yeah,
at least you're
no,
understanding the
exactly.
points. You're getting it. You're getting the point. That's hilarious. I like that. I like that. I'll give props to you for that. But no, as I say, to kind of top off on that, like it is hard to express caution and also not to express caution with a lot of people because
There needs to be like a fine line because you need to be cautious because you're on the internet, you only see like a name, you don't know who those people are.
aye,
But on the
exactly,
other hand, if you're a little too cautious, you might never end up with the community that you could have had because you were too cautious.
exactly that. Like, there's always got to be a line in the sand, really.
Yeah.
Because as I say, me and you are certainly two opposite ends of a coin in the senses of the way that we do things, but the the values remain the same, really.
Yeah.
Um, So your next question though, so are you proud of who you've become over your years and doing everything that you've done? Are you proud of what's come out of it and what you've gotten so far and who you've changed into? Because you would have clearly changed over the years and matured and stuff like that over the years. So
Definitely matured.
ah,
Well,
so
I say
that's
definitely. I
uh, uh,
matured.
we'll put
I
that
got
down for
older.
we'll put it down to a debatable factor, right? That's fine. But but